It's 7 a.m. and care worker Emily Rowe is starting her shift.
Morning, Trace. Morning, Kate.
In her job, she needs life skills, literacy, numeracy and ICT. And we're going to see how she uses them. Later in the programme, you'll be able to go online and develop these skills for yourself. Look out for the web address.
I started working in a residential home when I was 14. I knew I wanted to go into more personal care with the elderly because purely I like the fact of helping people, making someone's life more comfortable. I started off as a care assistant, then I progressed up to being a key worker, which is where I have 4 of my own individual residents where I deal with all their personal needs, and I also have a special duty, which is entertainment.
First job of the day is delivering breakfasts and making sure everyone has had a good night.
Good morning.
Good morning, dear.
How are you today?
That's lovely.
Is your breakfast all right?
Yes.
Got everything? You got your tea and your cereal?
Yes, that's what I always like.
Okay.
Thank
All
you
right
very
then.
much.
See you later, Mervyn.
Yes, bye, dear.
Bye.
Providing care involves building close relationships and getting to know people as individuals.
You're a cheeky boy. Yes, you are.
As part of her daily routine, Emily offers one-on-one support and attention.
Good morning, Lillian.
Yes,
Just
love.
going to brush your hair.
Oh, yes, brush my hair. Made myself look a bit better.
Since working at the care home, Emily has gained NVQ levels 2 and 3 and her modern apprenticeship.
Do you want your feet up?
I'm not bothered there, you know. I'll put them on there.
And in 2004, she won the award for Young Care Practitioner of the Year.
There you go. Do you want the rug over your knees?
Yeah, put over my feet.
Oh, yeah. Keep them warm. All right?
Yes.
Are you comfortable?
Yes, I'm comfortable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should we put this on the bottom of your bed?
Yeah, you can.
This job isn't just about providing tea and sympathy.
Have you any other special likes?
Emily's also responsible for collecting information on each of her residents. And this morning, she's writing a care plan for new resident Mervyn.
Yes.
Lovely.
The care plans are a collection of information about each individual, stored electronically. They detail everything from medication required to dietary preferences and the state of mental and physical health.
And we need to do your care plan, which is all
I
your
see.
personal information.
Yeah.
Emily's making notes about Mervyn and using one of the most important skills in her job, communication.
Generally, what's your mood like? Are you quite a happy person?
Yes, I am normally, but
Yeah.
having lost my wife in a fairly long illness,
Yeah.
I think it'll take me a long while to get over it.
That's understandable. Right. Is there any hobbies and interests that you really like at all? What do you like doing the most?
Well, I just like going out in the country.
Out. Do you like going on different trips?
Trips, yes.
Well, on a day like this, it's lovely
Yes,
to go
yeah.
out, and especially around
Yeah,
the
yeah.
countryside.
Yeah.
We're going to move on to the dietary section now. You're
No.
quite happy with like things like curry?
Oh, yes.
You like curry? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Stronger the better.
Oh. What about meat? Are you happy with all meat?
Yes,
Yeah?
I am.
Okay.
Yes. Sweet-toothed I am.
Right. Mervyn, I've got a letter here, Mervyn. It's from your doctor. It's just got about all your medical history. When we have a new resident come into the home, we generally receive a letter from their doctor, which has got all their medical history on. We then read through this, and then any notes we need to pick out, we then add into their care plan.
One of the skills Emily is applying when she reads documents like this doctor's letter is skimming, scanning and selecting particular information.
Care plan where it's- All the questions that I asked Mervyn a minute ago when I went through his care plan, I'm now transferring all of it onto the computer, which we do throughout all of the care plan with all the information.
Emily updates the care plans monthly. It's 11:30 and it's down to Emily to write in the daily diary sheets for each of her residents. These are records of each individual's well-being, a crucial part of Emily's record-keeping responsibilities.
This is a daily diary. We have one for each of the corridors. All the room numbers are listed down the side here. The daily diaries is a daily record of how the residents are every day. For example, if they've had a bath, their sheets changed, just how they are on a daily basis. And also, if there's anything that needed to be handed over, i.e. if they're on antibiotics, legs need creaming, then we have to highlight it, and then this will get read out at every handover. Lillian!
Yeah, bring some coffee.
Yeah, and some biscuits. Usually a mug like this holds about 200 mils. The reason we do fluid charts is to keep a record so we know how much they're drinking and what fluid they're drinking. And this can prevent urine infections. So on a fluid chart we fill out the date, the time they've drunk it, what fluids they've had. For example, Lillian's just had coffee, so I'll write down coffee, the amount, and just my initials. If they have a catheter, then we generally, when we empty their catheter bags, we record how much fluids come out, and any comments. For example, if they've refused to drink, we have to write refused drink.
Using measurements is a key numeracy skill Emily uses in various aspects of her job. It's lunchtime and Emily's turn to do the medication round.
For the lunchtime pills, we use the white lids or the white pots. The yellow are for the morning ones, the green are for liquids, the red ones are for supper, and the blue are for night. And the lunchtime pills are in here ready to take. So we take those with us. And I need the book as well, and I need a pen. All of the key workers do the medication rounds. Also, obviously, the deputy care manager and the care manager are trained to do the medication as well. To be a carer, I think you definitely have to have something about you. It's not a job that suits everybody. You have to have ability to stay calm when under pressure, because every day is really busy. You're always on a time limit. You definitely have to have a good sense of humour. You have to have very good communication skills, because obviously you're talking to people who've had strokes, who've got slurred speech, deaf people as well, who wear hearing aids. So you've definitely got to have good communication skills. Here we are, Dick. Just mind taking your pills for me.
Thank you.
You are them.
A drop of water.
There you go. Ready? Here you go. Got them? There you are.
Cheers, everybody.
All right. Thanks, Dick. And just to be a happy and jolly person who enjoys your job at the end of the day. Lillian, do you remember when I took you to Sophie's wedding?
I remember.
I have a resident called Lillian who I'm very close to. She came in about 1.5 years ago with her husband. Unfortunately, her husband died last March. And I've cared for her as much as I can since her husband's died. That's my boyfriend.
Oh, is it? Which one?
What do you mean, which one? That's what you mean, second. I actually had a letter from her family saying that Lillian wouldn't be alive today if it wasn't for me.
That was the time.
Yeah.
There's so many of them.
It's my mum. That means a lot to me. It makes me feel like I'm doing my job properly. He's been out.
That was that was the time.
Yeah.
There's so many of them.
And there's my brother.
Oh yeah.
He's only 17, look, and he's taller than me.
You too.
Pardon?
He's like you too.
What, good looking?
I'm not saying anything.
But to me, this isn't just a job, it's something that I do enjoy, because I enjoy helping people and being around people as well. Dressed in
You
pink.
got a frown on.
Being a key worker, my special responsibility is entertainments. This means every month I have to do the events list. They do different things each month. This month they've got an Abbotsbury Swannery trip. They've got a fish and chip trip, that's one of their favourite trips that they enjoy. Also, every month they have communion, which is the first Thursday of every month. Every month I try and vary what they do so they get a variety of different things. I'm just filling out the last 2 activities on the entertainments list. Then what I do is I print it off, which Tracy then can check my budget to make sure I'm not using too much money.
She needs to use her judgment when deciding on appropriate activities for her residents. And ICT skills help when she's making a poster.
Tracy, can you just check my budget, please, for this month? I'll take you around the pond, Professor.
Mid-afternoon, and time for Emily to spend some one-on-one time with one of her residents.
I didn't realise actually how hot it was. Have you seen the big fish in there, Professor?
Have I been what?
Have you seen the big fish in the pond? There can be different challenges on a daily basis with care. For example, if a resident suffers with dementia or short-term memory loss. If we have residents who suffer from stroke, their mood might tend to change or their speech is slurred. Every day is different, it's a challenge. Yeah, it's enjoyable, and I think one thing that helps here is that all the girls get on really well together. The residents appreciate us. We just get on with it and deal with the situation as best as we can. Patrick's for supper?
Oh no.
No.
Across the ship in the garden.
It's just gone 4, almost the end of the shift. But before she can leave, she has to complete a handover to the next shift so they can be made aware of what's been going on both during the previous day and night.
Right, Audrey's okay. She did have a little bit of an upset stomach last night. She is fine today, but just maybe keep an eye on her this evening.
Yeah. Are we still putting our eye drops in?
Yeah, in the left eye. All the information comes from the daily diary, which is where I wrote the records this morning. Although last night she refused her supper, but she has been out into the dining room today and she has had a good lunch.
Okay. So just have to watch that.
Yeah, just record if she doesn't eat her supper this evening. And Joy has been fine, no problems with her.
Okay.
And that's it. I hope you have a good night tonight.
4:30 and the end of Emily's shift. But at 7 a.m. tomorrow, it all starts again.
Bye, Natlem. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Does she think it's worth it?
When I finish my shift, I feel very rewarded, and I know I've helped someone live a better quality life where they're more comfortable and happy.